Hi guys, this is your friend Rahul and my channel is called Mr. Expert Advice. So welcome once again. Today we'll be talking about the PNP Ontario program, which is the provincial nominee program from the province of Ontario. This program is run by the province of Ontario in partnership with the Government of Canada through the IRCC, which is Immigration, Refugee, Citizenship Canada. Now the Ontario has three main categories. So the first category is the employer job offer category, the second is the human capital category, and the third is the business category. In this video, we are going to talk mainly about the employer job offer category, and under that the subcategory, which is the foreign worker stream. So just to elaborate a bit more, now the employer job offer category has got three subcategories, which is the foreign worker stream, international student stream, and the third one is in demand skill stream. So these are the three subcategories. For the human capital category, there are two subcategories, which is the international student and Ontario Express entry. Under the international student graduates, basically it is called the international graduates, you have master's graduate stream or the PhD graduate stream. Under the Ontario Express entry, there are three subcategories. One is the French speaking worker stream. Then the second is the human capital priority stream. And the third is the skilled trade stream. And the third category, the main category, is obviously the business category. So we will be talking about the foreign worker stream, and the reason we want to talk about this stream is basically for the people who are not able to make the adequate CRS points and somewhere lie in the age bracket of 35 to 45. So obviously they are losing a big chunk of points because of the age factor. So this could be one particular stream which could be really feasible for them to get their PR and come down to Canada. Now the good part about this stream is that around almost the same time as the express entry, which is say around 6 to 8 months, one can come down to Canada. How that is possible, I am going to explain you. So the first and the foremost prerequisite for this, to initiate this particular category, is to go and get a certified lawyer or consultant, if possible from RCIC. That is the number one thing which you need to do, because here you will be spending a lot of time, your energy, and a good amount of money. So you have to make sure that you have a person who is very trustworthy. So having said that, and supposedly you have accomplished your first task of hiring a consultant or a lawyer, and if possible, please do get this person who is already based in Canada and especially in the province of Ontario. That is going to help you a big deal. So what is going to happen here is, the very first step, once you have made the contract with the consultant or the lawyer, they are going to put up an ad in supposedly two medias. One is going to be an electronic media, and the second could be a paper, or a magazine or a job magazine back there in Ontario, where they will describe the requirement which they have for the employee, for the worker they're looking for, and they're going to run that ad for almost 4 weeks. So once they have run that ad for 4 weeks and they are not able to find any suitable candidate, so what they are going to do is, they are going to go to Service Canada and make a request telling them that here we have a person who is based abroad whom we would like to get over for this particular position, and they are going to put in an application request to Service Canada. So Service Canada is going to probably take, say, around anything between 15 days to, say, 8 weeks, which is around 2 months, to revert back to them and give them a LMIA. So that is one of the most important documents in this whole process. So hopefully, if the positive LMIA is received by the employer, excuse me. So what the employer is going to do is, based on that LMIA and your employer set of papers and employees set of papers, they are going to complete the entire application and submit it to PNP Ontario for processing the nomination for the provincial nominee. Now the good part here is, while this processing is happening, which normally takes anything between, say, 3 to 4 months for you to get the nomination, what you can do is, you can initiate your process for the work permit. So get your medical, get your PCC, police clearance certificate done in the meantime, and as soon as you get the nomination from the PNP Ontario, you submit your passport along with the LMIA, the job offer, all these documents for the work permit stamping. So you look at it, somewhere around 6 to 7 to 8 months period, you will have your work permit in hand, and then you can just go across to Canada. What you need to do in the meantime is, when you are going to get all these documents on email, so there are going to be 4 important documents which you are going to get from PNP post the nomination. So one is going to be a confirmation of nomination letter, which is a 1-page letter. I am going to be putting the example of these letters on the video in a form of JPEG file so everyone can kind of see them. The second, so the first one is the confirmation of nomination. The second is the nomination approval letter, which is employer job offer stream. So this is a 3-page letter or document, and then the third is a work permit support letter, which is a 2-page document, and the fourth is employment position approval letter. So the first 3 letters are obviously going to be coming assigned in your name, and the fourth letter is going to be coming assigned to your employer's name. Apart from that, you will be having your employment offer letter, and you will be having a copy of your LMIA. Now you have completed the first phase of this process. Hopefully, say within 8 months, you have already applied for your PR, which you will mostly get within, I would say, max to max a week's time. It is a very good and very fast process through VFS India. And the next step what you have to do is whether you can do that step while you are still in India, or once you get down to Canada, you need to prepare your entire application, attach all these documents which you have received from PNP Ontario, and send a physical set of your application to the CIC, which is the federal body. Now, because this process is a paper-based process, the timeline which CIC takes is, I think it's bit on a higher side, but the good part is that you're already in Canada, you're already working on a job, and your process is happening for the PR. So roughly it takes around good 16 to 18 months for the CIC to review your application, come back to you with certain inquiries if there are any, and then finally issue you the PR. So this is where I feel that this program can really come in handy for the people who are in the age bracket of 35 to 45. Expense wise, this program works out little on a higher side, because as far as the applications fees goes, you are paying the PNP, then you are paying the application fee to the CIC. So obviously you are paying the application fee twice. You have to take into account the other expenditures depending on what understanding you have with your consultant about their consultation fees or the lawyer fee. Basically there would be a fee involved for the work permit, there would be fees involved for the medical. PCC, it's a very nominal fee, and this certainly does cost you a bit of money, but then when you know for the fact of it that you're not going to be making to the express entry due to the CRS scores, I think then it's really good to go for this option if you're really serious and if you're really keen about this. I am going to leave a link where you can go and review this program in detail, get a thorough understanding of it, and then initiate. If there are any questions you have, you can always write to me on my email, which I am going to be leaving here. and obviously there would be the documents to show you as a proof that this program is or can be very genuine if you are working with the genuine lot of people, especially your consultant and the lawyer. And I think it can be a great way to to be in Canada and get your PR, finally your PR. So good luck guys. Please give a like if you have liked this video. Please comment and please subscribe. So till next time, ciao.